All, welcome to Programmers World. Myself Harish. If you are first time watching the videos in our channel, then I will give a short intro of it. So this channel completely deals with learning programming languages simple and efficiently. So if you are here to learn various programming languages in simple and efficient way, do subscribe to our channel and watch the videos and enjoy it. So let's get into the video. So in this video what we are going to take a look is we are going to take a look into the remaining concept. We are going to take a look that we discussed about the string concepts. So we discussed about the string data type in the last video we started on, and so today we are going to see about the substring concept and some of the methods present in the substring and some of the inbuilt functions present to perform some functionalities in the string data type. So we will be seeing on it, and in the next video we will be seeing about some of the important sample programs that are useful for illustrating the string data type. So what is substring? A substring is nothing but part of a string. Suppose if we are having the string Harish is a programmer, we can say Harish as a substring, and we can say programmer as a substring. You can say H is also a substring because there is no data type char in Python. So in that way, how we can identify the substrings is we can use the following four methods. Those are for forward direction we can use the find and index method. These are all inbuilt methods present in Python. And in backward direction we can use the rfind and rindex. So these four methods are available. The functionality is same for forward and backward direction, just the direction gets changed. Otherwise the find and rfind perform the same functionality. The difference is it traces from the backward. I will show with the demonstration itself. So let's see what is the functionality of this find function first. So the functionality of this find inbuilt function is, this is a general example, a string variable dot find function and a substring. This can be any string that we give. So what it will do is it will be returning an integer value. The integer value will be the index of the particular, that is the first occurrence of the index of the first occurrence of the string. So if we give h, so if I give some character or string, that would be returning the first occurrence where it occurs first. So returns the index of the first occurrence of the given substring. If the substring is not present in the entire string itself, then it will be returning as -1. So this is what by default the find method will be tracing the entire string. So it will be taking on the entire string and looking on it. If we want to check in a particular range of characters or string only, then we can specify the start and end also. So we can also specify the boundaries to search. So s.find substring, begin, end. These two are optional parameters. It is not mandatory that we need to give. We can give begin and we cannot give end also. If we give begin and we don't give end, then what will happen? It will start from the begin index and search for the first occurrence of the given substring, and it will be looking till the end of the string. If you give end and if you don't give begin, then how it will be looking is, it will be starting from the starting 0 index to it will be ending till the index that we are given, and it will be looking for the first occurrence of the given substring. So, and then this index method, I will explain these two and then I will give some sample illustrations. Index method also performs the same functionality as find. It returns the first occurrence where the index value of the first occurrence where the particular substring has been occurred. But the only difference is, if the particular substring is not present, then in find it would be returning as -1, whereas the index method would be returning the error known as value error. So now I will be showing some sample illustrations for this find and index method. So I will be opening the Python interpreter. So I will define a string a equal to Harish is a programmer. So this is the string. Now if I want to find a character or a word, so a dot find, first I will give a character, a dot find a. So what this find method would be doing, it would be returning the first occurrence. So in this string, the first occurrence of a, this character has occurred in HA. So this character has occurred here. So this is A. So what this method would be returning is now the value HA. So the value would be 1, I guess. So if we run it, so we get the output as 1. So as we can see, the output is 1. So it will be returning the first index only. So now if I give a dot r find of a, what it will be returning is 17. It will be reverse checking. That is, from backward direction it will be checking, and it will be checking for the first occurrence of this character. So the first occurrence of this character a occurs in the index 17. When we are going in backward direction, it will not be checking the negative index value. In that case also it will be taking the positive index value only, and it will be returning the respective value where that character or a string or the word is present. So if I give a dot find programmer, so it will be returning the 12. So the word programmer starts from the index 12. So it will be returning. And as I said, we can specify the start and end index. Suppose if I want to start from 0, by default it will be starting from 0. If I want to start, okay, I will be ignoring, and I will start from 2, and I'll just give 2, or I will give 2 comma n. So here we will be getting the value -1. Why? Because, so if you take how it would be checking for this character a is, it would be searching from the index 2 to the end -1. So 10 - 1, 9. So the index 2 is here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here itself it got ended. The first occurrence of a here is, this string is at the index 10, but we have given from 2 to 10, so 2 to 9. So it will be checking for this substring a in the string from the index 2 to index 9. So inside that there is no character a present, so that's why it is returning -1. Even if you use find also, it will be returning -1. So now if I give 2 dot 2,11, now if I give, I will be getting the index 10. So at the 10th index we are having the value and we will be getting it. So this is the basic functionality of find and rfind, and the index also works the same. And as I said, the begin and end are not mandatory. So a dot find of a comma 2, so it will be returning 10. So it's not mandatory that if you specify begin, we need to specify end also. If you specify end, we need to specify begin also. We can give either one of the things, or we can give both the things, or we need not give both the things also. And then looking about the index, so a dot index of a, so this should be returning the respective first occurrence. But the difference between index and find is, let's say if the character or the word is not present in the respective string, then what the find method would be returning is -1, whereas the index method would be returning an error. So if I give Python here and if I try, I will be getting value error substring not found. So like this I will be getting. So the same for our index also, it will be searching for the reverse index. So Python, we get the value error substring not found. Okay, now what I will be doing is, I will be explaining with a sample program the program is like the program to display all the positions of a substring in a given main string. So what is the logic is, we are going to give a string and we are going to find a particular substring. Not only we are going to get the first occurrence, we are going to get where and all the positions, where and all the substring has occurred. All the positions we are going to get. So let's see how to do it. So I will be opening the editor. First I would get a input from a string. I would get an input for the main string. So a equal to input enter the main string. So I will get the input and I want a substring. Sub equal to input enter the substring, the string that needs to be searched for in the main string. So I get the two values. I define a variable I equal to -1. I will tell you why. I will tell you why I have defined I equal to -1. So now I need to get the length of the main string. So length equal to a dot, we are having the inbuilt function length. So a dot length will be returning. So now what I will be doing is, I will be going on with the while loop. While I am defining an infinite loop true, I will be working on with the infinite loop. I will tell you why. So now what I will be doing is, I equal to a is the main string, a dot find what I want to find, the substring, comma I plus 1, comma till what I want is the length value. So length. So now I will be giving an if condition. If I equal to -1, break, come out of the loop, or else print found at position comma I value. So this is the code. With this we can end it. So I will explain the code what I have written. So first I am going to get an input, the main string, and then I am getting the substring that needs to be searched in the main string. And then what I have done is, I have declared a variable I equal to -1. Then I am getting the length of the main string. So till this it's no issues. I will tell you why I have initialized as I equal to -1. Now I have given a while loop and I have not specified any condition, I have just given true. So generally if you specify like this, it will be like an infinite loop. Here we will not be getting an infinite loop, because inside I have specified a break statement. If any case this if condition gets true, then this break would be executed and it will be coming out of the loop and it would be avoiding the infinite loop. So now inside the while condition, what I have done is, in the main string I need to find the first occurrence of the given substring. So a dot find of the given substring, so I plus 1. So from where I need to start? So -1 plus 1. So -1 plus 1 will be the value 0. So I would be starting from value 0 to the length -1. The length would be sum of the character and -1. So now if I give any value, so Harish is a programmer means, so suppose I am going to give the main string as Harish is a programmer. So my main string is going to be Harish is a programmer and I want to search is A. So what would happen? A dot find of substring that Harish is a programmer I plus 1. So from H it will be starting till R it will be finding. The first occurrence of A is in this value, the 1 index. So the value of I now would be 1. So I equal to -1? No. When we will be getting I equal to -1? When this method cannot find the particular substring. So I equal to -1, this condition fails, and what would happen? It would be coming out of this if loop and it would be printing found at position 1 first. And then it will be going on to the next iteration. Now a dot find of substring I plus 1. Why I have given I plus 1 is now the value of I is 1. It's not minus 1. Why? In the first iteration it got changed. Minus 1 plus 1 0. It found that the index as 1 and the same value I am assigning it to the same variable I. Now the value of I is 1. In the next iteration what it will be doing? Find the substring A in starting index would be 1 plus 1, that is 2. So it will not be searching here, it will be searching here. So from 2 to end of the string. So it would be looking here. So this index is 10. So this 10 would be coming the value I now. So it will be found at position 10 would be coming. And then what it would be doing? It will be going on to the next iteration I. Now the value of I would be 10. So 10 plus 1 it is 11. So 11 to end of the string. So now if you see 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So the next first occurrence of A would be 17. So now we will be getting the value of I as 17. And then the next iteration, the value of I would be 17 and A dot find of 17 plus 1. So here from 18 to the end of the string, I want to search for A, but here we don't have any A character substring. So what it will be returning now, the value of I would be minus 1. So this condition gets true, it will be going into this if loop and it will be executing this break statement and it will come out of this while loop. So I will just execute and show it. I am saving the code. py test.py. So enter the main string. Harish is a programmer. Enter the substring A. Okay. str object has no attribute length. What is the issue we have given? str object has no attribute length. So let's look into the code. What is the issue? Okay, sorry. I have given a.length. I have given the syntax wrong. So we are having the inbuilt function length and we need to pass the string here. So I have given it wrongly, sorry. So now I want the length of the string. So now let's execute the code. Enter the main string. Harish is a programmer. Enter the substring. The substring would be A. Now you can see found at position 1, found at position 10, found at position 17. So we get the expected output. This is how we can get all the occurrences of the given substring in a main string. So this is the sample code I wanted to show you. And then the next thing is counting the substrings in the given string. We can do this with the help of count method. s.count of substring. This is returning how many it will search throughout the string and it will be returning how many occurrences of this substring has been occurred. If you want, we can specify the begin and end also. So it's as simple, the same one. So we are having A. So now A dot count of the character A. So it returns 3. The A is equal to Harish is a programmer. So here the character A has occurred 3 times. So if you want A dot count begin from 2, 11. So now the value what it would be? It will be only 1. So this is the functionality with which we can achieve with the help of this count inbuilt method, we can achieve the how many occurrences has occurred for the substring in the particular main string. And then next functionality is replacing a string with another string. We can replace a particular string with another string. How we can achieve it? s.replace of old string comma new string. So what it will be doing for each given character, that is old string, it will be replacing it with the new string that we are giving. So that one also I will be showing. So what I will be doing is I will be declaring A equal to Python is a programming language. So now what I am doing, A dot replace want to replace the word Python with the word Java. So I'll be replacing the word Python with the word Java. So now if we take a look, the output would be Java is a programming language. So this is how we'll be getting. So this is what the functionality of replace this. Next, we are having a small question here. String objects, as I said before, string objects are immutable, but then how we can change the content by using the replace method? To answer this question, what is the thing is, yes, string objects are immutable, but the thing is, when we are replacing it, the content is changed, but it is assigned to a different memory address, not the same memory address. So once we create a string object, we cannot change the content. This non-changeable behavior is known as immutability. That is true. If you are trying to change the content by using any method, either replace or using a direct assignment operation, with those changes, a new object only will be created and the changes won't be happened in the existing object. Hence, with replace method also a new object got created, but the existing object won't be changed. Okay, so I'll just show simple example. So we are having a, so now a equal to Python is a programming language. I have used the replace function. If I check with the value a, what I will be getting? Python only. The value of a is not changed. So now what I will be doing is b equal to, here I will be assigning b equal to a dot replace Python comma Java. So now I will for verification id of a, id of b. You can see both the addresses are different. So by replace function, immutability concept is preserved, but the object gets created a new one and the existing object is not changed. So the immutability concept works here perfectly. There is no issues in it. So this is the thing I wanted to convey. And then the next functionality is splitting of strings, joining of strings. So these and all we can perform. So splitting of strings is we can split based on a particular separator using the split method. The separator can be anything, a character or a symbol or anything. So I will be showing it. By default, this separator value would be space, and the return type of split method is this. Okay. So we are having, what is the value of a? Python is a programming language. What I will be, so if I give a dot simply split, it would be printing as a list value. The split method would be returning a list, and Python is a programming language. So suppose a equal to, so what I would be assigning Python comma Java is are programming languages, or programming language. So now a dot split, I will be specifying the comma operator. So we get Python gets splitted up, and after that comma the remaining string gets, since there are no other comma separation, the remaining string will be printed as the next element in the list. So this is the functionality of this split operation. And then joining of two strings. So joining of strings is we can join a group of strings. That strings should be in the list or tuple collection only. Other collections are not accepted. So those strings we can, the list or tuple, the collection of strings can be grouped with the help of join method. So how is, this is a sample example, s equal to separator dot join the group of strings. So I'll just show the demo for this also. So a equal to, we are having it So b equal to, the separator would be, okay, the separator here is comma, so I will be specifying comma dot, or else okay, let me define this itself. A equal to, Python is a programming language, b equal to separator is b space dot join. Here what I will be doing, sorry, join we need to give a list value actually. So to give a list value, what I will be doing, a equal to Python comma is comma a comma programming comma language. So I have given a list collection. If you want, we can give a tuple collection also. Other than this, we cannot give. So Python is a programming language. So now what I want to do is a equal to, how I will be separating is with the help of the separator I am going to use is a space. So space dot join a. So now if I try to print the value of a, it will be printing as Python is a programming language with the separator as a space being acted. So this is how the join method will be working on. Previously I showed here for join working with I defined a string and then I tried to put separator dot join. Then why I wanted to show that was it will be understandable, so that only I stopped it. So a dot join of if you give a string here, it will be throwing a type error accepting only list value. So for that only. So this is the functionality of join. And then changing the case of a string. We can change the case of a string with the help of these methods: upper, lower, swap case, title and capitalize. The functionalities of these methods are: upper, it's understandable, every character would be converted to uppercase. Lower, every character would be converted to lowercase. Swap cases, if the character is in uppercase, it would be converting it to lowercase. If it is in lowercase, it would be converting it to uppercase. And the title is the thing, every first, that is the first character of every word should be converted to uppercase and the remaining words should be in the lowercase. Capitalize is the thing, for only the first character would be converted to uppercase and all the remaining characters will be converted to lowercase. So these are all the 5 methods that is available to change the case of a string. So I'll just show a quick sample for it. Okay, so what I will be doing, the hammer string a dot uppercase. Let me assign the value b equal to a dot upper. So if I print the value, Python is a program, we get it in caps. So now b dot lower, I get everything in lowercase. So now what I want, I will be using the swap case. So for better understanding, what I will be doing is c equal to Python, I'll just give a word, c dot swap case. So we get p alone in small letter and other characters in capital letter. And then, so now b dot title case. So what this would be doing, every first character of each word would be written as, str object has no attribute title case. So let's see what is the thing here. Sorry, it's not title case, it's just title. So b dot title. So Python is a programming language. Each word's first character would be converted to this uppercase letter and the remaining would be converted to lowercase letters. So d equal to, I'll assign d equal to b dot letter, or else I will have this itself. what's the value of b? B is in caps actually. So we can see the b value is in caps, and the first character will be changed into capital, and the remaining characters got changed into smaller letters. So, and the last method what I told was capitalize. So in that the first would be in capital letter and the remaining would be in small case. So b dot capitalize. Python is a programming, everything would be in small letter, only the first character would be in the capital letter. So this is about changing the case of the strings. And then the next thing is the checking the starting and ending part of the string. So to check the starting and end part of the string, we are having two methods which will be returning the boolean value whether true or false. Those two methods are s dot starts with, s dot ends with. It's simple. We will be specifying a substring, and if the substring is present, it would be returning true. If the substring is not present at the start, then it would be returning false. Same for end. If the particular substring is present at the end of the main string, it would be written true, or else it would be returning as false. For this I will be showing a quick example. So here, what's the value of a? Python is a programming language. What I will be doing is a dot starts with Python. True. A dot starts with Python's. False. It will be comparing with the entire word only, not only one character, first character. It will be comparing the entire word. So Python's is not present, only Python is present. So when we check with Python, it will be returning true, whereas when check with Python, it will be returning false. The same for end. A dot ends with language. It is true. Languages, it is false. So this is what the functionality for start and end. And then the next is to check the type of the characters present in the particular string. So we are having some inbuilt functions. So these are all the inbuilt functions that are available. Is all num. So this one, what it will do, it would be returning true if all the characters are alphanumeric, that is A to Z or capital A to Z or 0 to 9. Is alpha, it would be returning true if all the elements present inside the string are only alphabets. Is digit would be returning true if all the characters are only digits. Is lower would be returning true if all the characters are lowercase letters. Is upper would be returning true if all the characters are uppercase letters. This title would be returning true if the string is in title case, that is every first word is in capital letter. Every first character of each word is in capital letter. This space would be returning true when the string contains only spaces. So these are all the methods. You can just execute it. I'll just show some samples for some methods. So suppose a dot is alpha. This is false. Why it is false? A dot is alpha is false. Why means, what is the function of alpha? Returns true if all the characters are only alphabets. So here, if you check the value of a, Python is a programming language. Why we get it false is, we are having space. Even space is calculated as a character only. So if I give a equal to Python alone, now a dot is alpha. This would be returning true. Only characters A to Z are present. A equal to 1 Python. So a dot is so alphanumeric. So this will be returning true. A dot is lower. This should be returning true. It can accept digits also, but the character should be in small letter. A dot is upper. this should be false. A dot is title. This should also be false. It's not starting with capital letter, and all the characters are not in capital letter. So that's why this upper and this title will be returning false. So these are all the some inbuilt methods available for string data type. And then the last concept is about the formatting the string. This one I have already explained. We can format the strings with the variable values by using the replacement operator. This operator, that those opening and closing brackets, are known as the replacement operator. With this and the format method, we can format the strings. So I have given an example here. Name is Harish, salary is 10,000, and the age is 30. So here print function, when I give like this, I can use the dot format and these values. So name would be replaced here, the first occurrence, and salary would be replaced in the second occurrence, and age would be replaced in the third occurrence. So another kind of formatting is, inside this we can give numbers and 0 and 2. So this is order. So in the 0, name would be taken, 1, salary would be taken, and 2, age would be taken. It's not that we need to mention every time order. We can specify simply values also, variable. I have given variables x, y, z, and here if you take a look in the dot format, y I have given is z equal to age. So here in the given string, it would be looking where z value is being replaced. So this one would be replaced with the age value, and the same y would be replaced with salary, x would be replaced with name. So we get the same output in all the three cases. So this is just a sample for showing the formatting of the strings using the format method and the replacement operator. So these are all some of the various inbuilt methods that are available in Python for the string data type. So in the next video, what we will be seeing is about some sample programs alone we will be seeing for explaining the string concept much better. So we'll look into various scenarios and we will work on with the programming concept. Programmatically how we can achieve those scenarios, we'll see. So I hope you would have liked this video. Please watch our videos regularly and do subscribe to our channel.